Everyone, good evening, happy Monday. It's a little bit of a different Mental Health Monday live. I've got my son here. It's a little bit different because I haven't actually got anyone to join me for the live through my own poor planning, so I'll hold my hands up and admit that. But if anyone does want to pop on, there's a little button at the bottom that has got a square. It looks like a camera with a plus on it. If you want to join, just click on that button. It will send me a link, and then, well, not a link, it will send me a thingy, and then you can have a chat. So if anybody does want to pop on, then feel free to send me a request and we can just have a chat, all things mental health. Otherwise, I hope that everyone is having a good Monday. Logan is here, he's wanted to join me. We do have the kids are around, so apologies for any background noise, because we've got TVs on and tablets on and everything else. So, but maybe we'll have a little bit of a chat with Logan. So how are you?
Good.
Yeah, you had a good day?
Yeah.
So what is your understanding of mental health?
That it helps you.
It helps you. And what if someone has bad mental health? Are you not sure?
I don't know.
Okay, look, I'm just going to add somebody in now. And you might know who this person is. Hopefully it does its thing. Oh dear. Can you get a
How?
towel, please? I've just knocked over a can of Coke. Hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm sat in my hoodie, so apologies for the dress, but it's very
It's
comfortable.
cold. It's so cold.
I know.
Right, so for everybody that doesn't know,
Hello again.
this is my brother. This is Neil.
I'm the one
And
who does the helpful replies on your stuff.
Logan, calm down. Yes, helpful. Oh, so helpful. So we've I think we've probably been through quite a lot together, haven't we?
I don't know. What can you think about?
Oh, just the loss of a number of relatives that have passed away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah. No. Yeah. The big C has been somewhat rampant in our family.
Logan, calm down, please. It has. And I
Logan's
think,
doing that because I do sometimes on our
yeah,
family FaceTimes, so that's
yeah,
why.
you do it on the family FaceTime, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got very different experiences, haven't we, when it comes to mental health and just life in general. From childhood trauma, I would call it childhood trauma. I think we've got very different experiences.
Well, I'm older, so I remember a lot more than you do. But you have the weird void where you might not remember, but you know about it. It's because it's funny.
Everything
Yeah, like I remember like our dad because I was 10, I think, like that. So I sort of have that, period of my life. I don't remember very much, but I remember enough. It also freaks me out that I'm approaching the same age he was, and my kids are the same age that pretty much you and me were at
yeah.
that time. And I'm still thinking, well, you look up to these people. It's like I'm still blagging it through life, mate. But yeah, that
Yeah.
makes me feel a bit odd.
Because he was 40,
He died in '92 and he was
he was
44,
40.
and I'm
Yeah, I can
and
never
I'm
remember he was
40.
42.
Yeah, and I'm because I remember that because I was 10, and I'm 43
Okay.
this year. So
Yeah. I remember when, because it was 2 weeks before my fourth birthday when Dad passed away.
yeah,
And because Logan's birthday and my birthday are so close together, when it was his before on Dad's anniversary when he passed away, Logan was the same age that I was when Dad passed. And I remember just looking at Logan and thinking, how is that
yeah.
possible, this thing, and how he is now? And Dad never got to see that.
No, I know it's that kind of spooks me out a little bit. But our dad was ill. We're not. It's one of those things. Apologies if you can hear Trixie in the background. She's sharking for snacks after a full meal, as kids do.
This one had his full meal and then a lolly, and then asked for extras.
Well, there's plenty of fruit and vegetables for you, Logan. Go and rustle up a salad.
Russell up a salad. No, he went for what we call Daddy's toast. Oh, careful, you okay?
Yeah.
which is the like breakfast waffles.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Egg waffles.
Egg waffles. So
egg waffles.
he wanted to have some what we call it Daddy's toast because Liam, my husband, used to eat it a fair whack. So we called it Daddy's toast. So now it's just, do you want some Daddy's toast? Yeah, okay.
Oh, that works.
It works out.
Yeah.
But how are
You all right
you?
back there, Logan? Having fun?
He always likes to join in on these.
Skibbity toilet and all that.
Skibidi toilet, no cap.
There you go. That makes them go.
All right, careful, mate. But how have you been otherwise?
Well, it's been tough. I find that I don't like January anyway. I mean, I know my birthday's coming soon, but January's always so cold and crap and drizzly, and like a lot of my escapism is to go out for a run or go to the gym or stuff like that. You can't really do that when the weather's crap. It doesn't help.
No.
So I've kind of been, especially going to the gym, and it's freezing cold in there, and it's just like, yeah, it just makes you not want to kind of do the things that I do to make myself feel better. So
Is there
I
anything
find that
else
tough.
that you have when you're at home and you can't go out? Is there anything else that you have that you think, oh, okay, actually, I need to do that. That will help. Or
Well, the cat's just run up. Basically, yeah, there's lots of things like that's one of the things. It's like trying to remember that there's people that sort of rely and depend on me, like the cats, like the kids, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I'm more than just me, and I think everyone is more than just themselves. They've got their own little bubble, their own halo, and people that would. The year starts on the 1st of February. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's January's always a washout. It's
Well, yeah, no, we've just gone through the 32nd week of January, as people say.
okay. Sorry, Max is doing something. What's he doing, darling?
Has the roller skates on.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
he's
Max is.
put roll it. That's not
No,
chaotic at all, is it?
no, it's really not. Really not with him.
No, the thing that gets me is like I know I have lots of close friends, close family, loving family, wife, kids, friends, and stuff like that. But there are times when I always feel the best word of saying is like in the music videos when there's someone standing there still, and then like they're in a station and people are kind of running all around them blurry. I get that a lot, sort of that sort of thing, where I feel like I'm with people, but I'm on my own, which is, pardon me, sometimes it's hard to break out for me to tell myself that that's rubbish.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Like you are loved, you are people do notice you, and yeah, that's one thing that I find gets with me. It's like the world is passing you by almost, and that I'm just there, but no one really notices or cares about it. I know that's rubbish, but sometimes it's hard to tell yourself the other way.
Oh, I feel like that all the time. It's always that kind of, would anyone notice if I wasn't here kind of situation. And obviously I don't have any thoughts where I don't want to be.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's that, well, yes, friends and family, but would anyone else would they care? And it's mental health and your mind can play so many tricks on you that it's like, oh, no one's really gonna be that fussed if I'm not around anymore.
The amount of times I've read stories of people who say, I'm still here today because my dog needed feeding. And it gave them that one thing to get them and to do something, I find that's quite powerful, is that kind of almost like reminds you that, you get out of bed to walk the dog and then well done, you've got out of bed. Next, one step at a time. Isn't that right, Logan?
Yeah.
I know that Mum has this uncanny knack of knowing when we are not right. She doesn't always, for me, I don't know what it's like with you, but for me, she won't say it straight away. She'll wait until kind of she knows I'm on the up, or she can hear that I'm better, and then she's like, yeah, I knew you weren't right because of just the sound of my voice.
Oh no, she gets that with me, but I guess you do the same with your own kids. The amount of times like I've seen, like my son plays football, if he's not into it, you can kind of read I can read his body language, when and I'm just like, he's not, and then you'll talk to him about it and he'll explain what happened or something. But that's that's just one of the things I think, as a parent, you're in tune to your kids despite them being in their late 30s and early 40s.
Do your friends know? Like, does Lizanne know when you're?
Oh, Lizanne knows completely. She can read like a book. The amount of like I'll come up and I'll be like loitering and she'll be like, what's wrong?
Mm.
You know, I'll just sort of stand in the corner. And well, Paul is one of my friends who's just joined me and texted me, do you know you're streaming live on Instagram? Do you know when I'm upset, Paul? Do you know about it?
Yeah.
See if he replies in the
FYI,
comments.
do you know that you're live right now? Well, I should hope so.
Yeah, put some clothes on especially.
Well, I'm quite thankful for that, actually. You are my brother, and I'd rather you were wearing clothes.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing the fluffiest of all the clothes. Hoodies are great. I love
know
them.
I'm absolutely freezing, so I think I'm going to go up and sort these lot up for bed later.
I'm playing your bed for a bit.
You like to lie in my bed, don't you, for a little bit before you go into your own?
Well, we got homework. That's the thing. We got homework, and then it's bedtime.
You've got homework.
I'm going out.
There we go.
That makes him leave.
It does.
I think, yeah. So when it comes to our mental health, you and I have kind of gone down the not separate paths. We have some things that overlap, but everyone experiences grief differently or trauma differently, even if you are from the same family.
I think like you do handle things. People generally handle things differently. I've always been a hider. That's my thing. Is if I'm worried about something, or I'm anxious, or just I'd rather go and like hide somewhere where I can be on my own, peace and quiet kind of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously when your kids are small, that coping mechanism goes right out the window. But now I don't know. The one thing that I can't remember, it's the if I background this, you'll go away. But it's something called like the Serenity Prayer or something. It's like an atheist prayer.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like, give me the courage to know what I can change, the something to know what I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference between them. That's one thing I'm working on, is trying to work out what can I affect, what am I in control of.
Yeah.
Am I in control of this? No. Well, then I shouldn't worry about it. Look it up. I think it's called, like, people call it the atheist prayer or something, or the Serenity Prayer.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, give me the confidence to know what I can change, the courage to know what I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. Something like that. Paraphrasing. But
that's
I find that really helpful, especially like the world is on fire at the moment, and you think about, well, how can I directly affect that? I'm not Rambo, as much as I may look and act like him, but you can only work. It's almost like sort your own garden out before you worry about next door's.
Yeah.
Something like, just try work what you can control, even if that's just the smallest things.
That's what I struggle with my health anxiety. So I don't have the health anxiety. I don't worry about cancer. I don't worry about brain aneurysms or anything like that. I worry like, oh God, we're going to get a sickness bug, or someone's going to get the flu. And I was having some therapy with a friend of mine. I don't know if you remember Angela. She did the summer schools at Checkermead. And she now does BWRT, which is remapping the brain or rewiring how it thinks. And she's like, do you reckon that you worry because if that happens, you're out of control? I was like, actually, yeah, I don't like being out of control.
The thing that apparently is, like, the brain is an organic, it's forever changing. And some of these things like that, they help you. I know a massive hypocrite because I'm awful. I go into repeat behaviors anyway, but the brain constantly forms new pathways constantly, and you can work with yourself to make these new connections and completely neuroplasticity. There you go.
Thanks,
up. Never forget that your brain is this constant, malleable. It's alive. Like, there are someone, I heard this on the radio, it's ridiculous, but London cab drivers, they do this thing called the knowledge, where they know their way around London just by where's from A to B, and they tell you all the roads. Their hippocampus is larger. Oh, Dexter wants to go upstairs.
Hi.
Okay, I'm going to move out the way. Their hippocampus is larger because of the sheer amount of memory they can recall.
Okay.
Oh, can Lizanne say? Hey, this is my wife. Hello.
Hello.
So just something else, neuroplasticity, because I've learnt about it through my work with baby wearing and all the babies. So if you think about the neural pathways in your brain as being like literal pathways through the woods,
okay,
the more you walk along it, the more ingrained that path gets, and then the bushes, they don't grow. Yeah. to form new neural pathways to reprogram your brain, you have to consciously choose to go a different path.
Okay.
The old path will become overgrown and it won't be useful.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas the new pathway will get a solid pathway and it won't become overgrown. So it takes a lot of work, but neuroplasticity is absolutely something our brains can continually do throughout our lives. No one is stuck in their ways. You can very much teach an old dog new tricks. And yeah, neural pathways, neuroplasticity, it's really, really interesting.
That gives me hope.
Yeah.
That gives me hope.
Oh, 100%, 100%. You can totally change your way of thinking, but it takes practice and dedication and focus to actively choose to go a different path. And then eventually your brain will default to the new path because it's a stronger path.
That's amazing. When you think of it that way, like break it down, because I'm one of these people you need to dumb things down. I don't get it. But by
Explain
saying
like I'm 5.
I can picture.
That's why I was a good teacher.
I can
The forest.
Yeah.
It's pathways. That's literally what it is. But yeah.
That's amazing.
But I'll see you soon, Joe.
Thank you. Bye.
There we go. Right.
Bye.
There she goes. But no, it's true. It's like anything when they say it takes 6 months to I'm now in my other room. I've got so many rooms.
You've got
It
so
takes
many rooms.
apparently it takes 6 months to create a habit. Like if you go to the gym, but I use a gym as an example because I appear to live there. If you go for more than 6 months, it becomes habitual and it becomes part. Your brain is now used to it, and that's what it wants to be your normal. But it takes that work to try these new techniques, to think, to try these forms of therapy and stick with it, even if you don't see anything instant. Because
I think a lot of people assume like, oh, I'll do this; it'll be a quick fix.
Quick fix. There's no quick fix for if you want to change like lifestyle or your way of thinking. You've got to let it bed in.
Yeah, there's no cheats.
Oh, thank you, Diane. Well, Lizanne did this. In fact, can I swing my cat? Do you want to see the best pictures of my cats? There you go. That's Elizabethan portraits of my cats.
It's cats, don't you?
Yeah. There we go.
That's yeah.
This is our snug. It's back room, and if I have a good idea, I can just do that.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the one thing I've tried like so hard to do is, especially with therapy and stuff. I've had like 1 or 2 sessions, and I've just gone, oh, not for me. Bit cynical.
Yeah.
But you need to give it a fair crack.
You have to try these things because it may not work, but you never know unless you don't try it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is that right, Logan?
He agrees. He's doing his homework.
What's your favourite vegetable, Logan?
A strawberry.
That's a fruit. Okay, what's your least favourite vegetable?
Any of them. He doesn't
broccoli?
like.
Okay, so Logan, you're going to have broccoli for dinner every day now, and you're going to like it by the weekend.
We are trying.
Diane, Eco, there's a company called Van Woof. If you search them, you send them pictures, and it's not AI, it's actual local, but an independent digital artist that will, and you can stick them on top of like stormtroopers and pirate ships and all this kind of stuff. Just we wanted the Elizabethan ones. But
I think they go well in that room though.
Yeah, Van Woof.
Van Woof, I love that.
Yeah. Oh,
such a good name.
I thought it was a creeper.
No, it's his drinks bottle for a little bit. If we want to do it, a little bit of a, can I have? It is an AO bottle.
AO, let's go. That's where I get all my stuff from. Mainly because their website's good. If you have a bad website, I'm not ordering from you.
So if you've got any advice or anything for people if they were struggling or didn't know where to turn, kind of what to do.
Okay, so I'm trying to dip in at work. I work for a video game company, and I'm one of their well-being advocates, and I'm a mental health first aider. So I've had all this kind of training, and it does sound silly, but small habits. But we're told to tell people like small things like make sure you're rested, make sure you're hydrated, make sure you move your body at some point. Just anyone, there's so many people that would be willing to listen to you because like your friends and family, and you think, oh, what is it? would they miss me? Absolutely they would. And they absolutely wouldn't mind a phone call or a text or just anything. But I know it's hard to do that because you assume that you're a burden or anything like that. I think it's learning to know that you'll never be a burden to someone, you know. And like if you do work and you have like private health at work like we have, they might offer some therapy, some counselling, some CBT, you know, just there's plenty of things out there. Just I think being, I don't know, as hard as it is, I don't like to tell the world my foibles, but speaking to someone about it, really helpful, especially, you know, sometimes it helps you, like in programming, we do this thing called rubber duck debugging. Probably have never heard of it.
Okay.
But it's where if you can't understand a problem with your code, you find an inanimate object like a rubber duck and you try and explain to the duck what you're trying to do. And the act of going through it in your brain, like Lizanne did there, and trying to dumb it down usually means that, there's the problem. And just to try and just talking, just trying to rationalize something in your brain is really helpful. Because I'm the sort of person that will, what is it? I spiral. I go to the worst case scenario in every situation. Like, let's go with health, for example. COVID was going to kill me, you know, because I saw our dad be ill and die. It turns out it didn't. But the ability for me to stop that, catch that tailspin and stop it, and that was usually by talking to Lizanne, talking to people, and just sort of saying, can I just clarify my thinking here? And then when you say it out loud, well, this to that, you think, actually, no, that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? And then it almost gives you that sort of self-awareness thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I know it sounds, people say the same. I go to the gym mainly because I find doing stuff like that shuts my brain up. It doesn't work for some people, but it works for me.
If that's what works for you, then it doesn't matter. If it makes you feel better, then it is.
It makes me feel tired. That's what it does. Oh, Diane, I have two cats, Link and Zelda, named after the video game characters. Brother and sister, white one Zelda, the black and white one, Tuxedo's Link. They are Turkish Angora crossed with whatever Moggy turned up at their mum's house. They're nearly 10 years old now.
I was going to say, they're getting older, aren't they?
They are. I have to buy them senior cat food now.
Senior cat food. I didn't know there was such a thing as senior cat food.
There is. When they get older than 7, they need old folk cat food.
Is it easier to digest or something? Or softer?
Don't know, actually. I never asked them.
You've not tried it?
No. Oh, there's another couple of things I'd like to shout out to. I've not done them personally, but I hear very good things from my fellow men about Andy's Man Club. For men that have, you know, just wanted just people to talk to, complete non-judgment. In fact, an old colleague of mine credits them with him, you know, not buying a one-way ticket to Beachy Head, as he put it. So look up Andy's Man Club as well. Yeah. And I forgot the name of the other one. Yeah. Anywhere. Is
that like nationwide?
Yes, it is. Okay. It's by, I think, some guy who just started it because he wanted people to talk to. And I think you just go for walks and just sort of like outdoorsy stuff. But yeah, definitely, if you're a bloke, check out Andy's Man Club, because as a man, I think sometimes there's stigma around talking your feelings. In fact, was it Boys Get Sad Too as well, which is completely true. It's okay to cry. I cry, and I think Calm campaigning against living miserably. Some like, you know, Chris Kamara and Jeff Stelling, the football people, they've done stuff against like that with that as well. So just. Yeah, there is no stigma. I know there's a stigma, but it's complete bobbins. Anyone you talk to will happily listen.
I think I can't even begin to imagine what it's like as a woman. I know what mental health is, and there's a lot for women to go to. So I can't even imagine what it would be like for men, because stiff upper lip, man out of the house, crack on.
Not to, I mean, I don't want to bring it down, but majority of the suicides are men.
Yeah.
It's the biggest killer of men, 40, 50, I think, something like that. And mainly because what you see, I don't know if I think you shared it, but I've seen it, the football, the two guys at football, there's a really chatty guy and a really like somber guy, and at the end the chatty guy's not there, and everyone's sad, and they drapes his scarf on it, because usually it's like, yeah, it can come from nowhere. Even people that look like they're having the world's best day.
Yeah, it
It's just
just goes to show you don't know. You don't
yeah.
know what's going on behind closed doors.
That's the thing. I think you just need to be more open. People need to be more open. They need to feel a safe space, and they need to feel non-judgmental and all that good stuff. Basically, what Logan's thinking right now.
Logan's just playing a game and losing his mind. I don't really know what's happening.
Oh
I've
my God,
bought a
Trixie!
new
What
book.
are you doing, Trixie?
Bought a new book by D.R. Chatterjee. His new book, How to Make Change Happen, I think it's
Mummy,
called.
she's upstairs. Can I help?
Yeah, she said she'll get me an oyster, but she never did.
You want me to get you an orange juice? Yeah. There we go. Well, there we go. See, again, there's an example of you're always needed by someone. Even if it is to open the orange juice.
Everyone is needed. Even if it doesn't seem like it's important, it's significant for your kids, or for feeding the cats, or taking the dog for a walk.
Yep. And having Logan eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You crazy kid. Right, just make sure my daughter doesn't smash glasses anywhere.
Have you not seen that, Doctor? He's very psychological. What, the Dr. Chatterjee? I don't think I've heard that one, but I'll have a look into it. I'm going to write it down because my memory is like a sieve.
Would you look at that? Well done, Trixie. Oh, she's doing it. She's sorted it all out. Look at that. Maybe
Your memory's a snail.
you did it.
It's like 100 days to remember, and then I lose it. There's still some.
Okay. There we go. No, there we go. She's just done it herself. But I've
good
been
job.
needing to put it back in the fridge.
Well, of course.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know. As Lizanne said, it's never too late to, make that new path. But
Yeah.
it does. You do need to. It does need sticking around, which is the hard part.
And I suppose it's almost a case of, if you make the start, but you can't necessarily always walk that route every day, but you try to once a week, and then it'll be twice a week, and then it'll be 3 times a week, and then slowly the path will appear.
Absolutely. So that's how many times Logan's going to have broccoli this week? Was 6, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many times is he going to do his homework? 6.
Well, he's done his homework. He's done his spellings.
I haven't done my maths.
No, and then he's just got some maths to do. This is all about
grams.
To measure mass in grams.
Measure mass in grams. Oh, good stuff. That'll annoy Mum because she's pounds and ounces.
Yeah. You want to pencil. Label the fruit with the mass shown on the scales. Oh, see, look, he's just going off. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But anyway, yeah, be kind to yourself. Do what you can when you can. And go as slow as you need to, because you need to go willingly. And if it feels right, then crack on. And yeah, you'll get there.
An orange is 100 grams. Yeah, no.
9 inches is 100 grams.
No, an orange.
Oh, I was like, what? Sort of like converting between measurements now.
All right, so then. Go on then. Finish that, please. Okay. Well, thank you for popping on and talking to me. I appreciate it.
That's all right. Who's watching? Oh, loads of people. Oh, my mate's left. I'm going to have words with him.
How dare they? Same. Logan. We've got Laura, Lucy, Diane, Mental Health Cleaning. Mental Health Cleaning, if I'm believing it's the right one, they're a wonderful group in Milton Keynes, and they go around and clean people's houses for free if they're in really, really bad shape mentally, like the house and everything's just got on top of them. So they're absolutely amazing. And then
I've seen people on Instagram like cut grass and stuff, and it's a really good thing to do.
Yeah,
there we go. Look.
I did get it right.
The right person.
Yeah, recently they've I think they did might have been a teenage girl's room or a younger girl. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
No, I won't.
But redecorated it. Got donations in from people around Milton Keynes. Donated like rugs and pillows and curtains and redecorated, cleaned it. It was absolutely amazing, the transformation.
Just seeing watching Logan in the back pulling his faces. But yeah, no worries. I mean, I've got homework to do now. I've just had me dinner. And
I'm not doing
I felt all right today. Last weekend I was a bit low, but you know, take the rough with the smooth. And yeah, Andy's Man Club is one I've heard from friends. Is especially if you're a bloke.
Yeah,
That's one place that recommended by a friend of a friend. So
definitely. I'm going to look into them.
yeah,
And it's good.
and I think they do stuff like walking football and stuff like that. You know, because yeah, why not? Walking football's great. You don't get tired.
Well, exactly. And everyone's exercise or what's the word? Fitness levels are different. So I would not be able to do what you do at the gym.
Well, come along and try.
It's a bit of a trek to try just to go to the gym. All right,
Yeah,
then.
this is true. Maybe
I'm not
not.
doing.
All right. We'll calm it down a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do
All
your
right, well,
homework. Eat a vegetable.
yeah.
This is a vegetable.
Stop skibbity toileting about the place. You.
Okay, now I'm leaving.
There we go. There's a pro tip. Speak Gen Alpha to them. They leave.
I don't even know what generation I'm from.
You're
Am I millennial? No.
yes, you're a millennial.
Okay.
I'm an
I don't
elder
want
millennial.
All right. Can we
Millennial,
change
I
that,
think,
please, darling?
is any one. I think they say born from 78 to 86, 88,
Okay.
something like that. So yeah, yes, you're a millennial. So you like avocado toast, lattes, exactly.
Avocado tastes like dirt.
I
I'm not a fan.
like guacamole, but not avocado toast.
No, I don't. I don't like those. Either of those.
Fair enough.
Right. Well, thank you. I need to go and get these two into bed.
Yeah, my son's just appeared, ready to do his homework. Dexter. No, he's jumping on his sister as kids do.
No, you go and jump on. Actually, no. Don't jump on Max.
No,
actually.
don't. No.
It's not worth it.
I'll feel the house rumble from down here, and I'm Worthing. So how many miles is that? 100 and something?
It's 100. It's about 100 miles to Mum's, and then I don't know how many miles it is from Mum's to yours from here.
30 or 40, but that's not as the crow flies.
Yeah. So about 100.
Right, let's hear this reaction. Kids, it's time for homework.
No.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me.
That's all right. Hope everyone's feeling all right, and the days are getting lighter.
Yes, the days are getting lighter. We just need it to get slightly warmer because it's freezing.
Yes, it is freezing. Hence, I'm wearing my hoodie.
Yeah, and I'm about to go get changed.
I
into
am
my
business
pajamas.
professional. I have taken meetings in this today.
Business cash.
All right, then.
I'll see you.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye, Logan.
Then. Say bye.
Bye.
Calm it down. All right. So thank you to everyone who has been listening, and yeah, that was a nice little chat with my brother and Logan, who is joining in and driving me a little bit. Getting a little bit hyped now, aren't we, mate? So it's time for bed for this one.
Just had squash and the sugar's kicking.
The sugar's kicking in. Okay, right, darling, calm it, please. So thank you so much. We've got a new sponsor for February's Mental Health Mondays, and that is Nest Zest. So they do a handy mop. So they have sponsored February, so we're raising money for Mind. So if anyone is able to, I know that times are tough for everybody. We've only just survived January. So if anyone is able to donate, are you okay? You right? Oh, darling. He just he was getting a little bit hyper and just bumped his hand. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for joining. And if you do need anything, just let me know. My inbox is always open. I'll speak to you soon. All right then.